industry is vast and everybody has their struggles. At some point, I wished several people could have reached out or could have helped. I did reach out. But you see, the beauty of it today is that there are human beings here from the entertainment industry who stand up and say, I am against this vice, I support humanity, and this is a far departure from what I used to know. I am proud of everybody who is here, and I'm thankful that we are taking steps in the right direction. Together, we can salvage the situation. The ECOWAS, we eventually ended up in the ECOWAS court because there were too many women violations here, and what was happening was to shut women up. Sexual crimes were being used to shut women up because fear of stigmatization would not let people speak up. And so, we headed to the ECOWAS court. For the first time ever, the Maputo Protocol was used in pronouncing a judgment, and that was in the case of Dorothy Njemenze and 3 others versus the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That's a step in the right direction for human rights of women and girls in Africa. In case we didn't know, today is the International Human Rights Day. And for what it's worth, despite all the struggles and everything, I'm notified that I'm this year's winner of the Amnesty International Janetta Sagan Award. I'm the first Nigerian to win that award, so it means that all the effort is not in vain. What's the way forward? God has said monetary compensation should be paid. For human rights defenders in Nigeria, there's actually nothing on ground for human rights defenders in Nigeria. I transited from being a victim to becoming a human rights defender and was practically running on nothing. And now that compensation has been told to be paid to us, it would help if the government was honorable to pay. So I solicit the support of everybody to help and appeal, because our lives need to be started again. As I talk to you, I'm almost homeless. I'm as good as homeless, so to say, because my rent is not paid. I've had medical situations, and it's been difficult coping with them. A lot of people tell me I'm strong, I'm strong. I'm not strong. And when if I cry, it's okay to cry. Just listen to what I have to say. I'm human, and that's why I break down from time to time. Now, there are laws that exist, and the laws are not yet justiciable. Even in the FCT, where the laws are supposedly justiciable, the reality of what we've faced is that a child who gets raped in Abuja today would have to pay for file in the police station, would have to pay for her medicals in the police clinic or wherever hospital she goes to, because a baseline assessment has to be taken. A child who is raped today has to pay for the medicals of her rapist or her rapists, because there are certain baselines that have to be taken for evidence in court. And then you pay for police prosecutions, police investigation and all of that, and you also pay up to the extent, if the matter is said to go to court, you pay for police prosecutor to make appearances in court. Then when the police prosecutor makes appearances in court, should the court remand the accused in prison, you pay the prison to take the accused to prison. Systems are not there. We are not holding people accountable. 1% of consolidated revenue fund is supposed to go to providing basic health care. And until that starts happening, a lot of people are not going to be able to afford these things. For Dorothy Njemanze, a lot of people feel, oh, she's from the royal family, she's an actress, she's a filmmaker and everything. But you've heard my struggles. Feeding, I have been living from hand to mouth for a long time. I've been living off the goodwill of a lot of people for a long time. I had a dental surgery 2 months ago. People had to contribute for me to raise the money for the dental surgery, and after the surgery, people had to contribute for me to get money to buy basic antibiotics for the whole, as medication to take for the surgery. After the surgery, guess what? I still had complications, but life goes on. As long as I'm still alive, what support system is there for me? What support system is there to ensure that other people who come afterwards don't go through the pain I went through? At community level, a lot of people and organizations are doing things. We can strengthen capacities of these ones by collaborating. I can't say that enough. The VAP Act, the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, and the Child Rights Act exist. If it's not justiciable in your state, if it's not justiciable in your village, children are being shortchanged. Delta State has passed the Child Rights Act, but for crimes that people are supposed to go to jail for a lifetime, it's been reduced to 10 years. The step in the right direction it is, but there's still more to do.